In SHA Terrace, as young teens, we want to get off the streets and create more programs that provide guidance and mentorship. These programs could help prepare for college careers and leadership for young adults. We are planning to reach out to program coordinators and collaborate to include youth voices. Through B-roll, interviews, and open communication with the SHA community, we are able to showcase SHA and its potential for the youth.
Who am I here with today?
My name is Emran Nuru.
Beza. Wilson.
My name is Asfaha Lemlem.
What type of programs would you like to see in SHA?
I would like to see more computer classes. I think that would be really helpful, as we know that technology, there's a lot more interest in it. A little bit like coding classes, a little bit design. I know that we have some photograph class, so that would cover one aspect of the missing support that kids need at SHA.
I would like to see more financial literacy classes in SHA because it's important to know how to save, protect yourself from fraud, and know how to maneuver like with your money.
I would like to see programs related to college preparation, financial aid, career help, more programs for elderly to keep them more entertained.
Do you think there are enough programs for the youth at SHA?
I think because there's a lot of youth, there could always be more programs in SHA, but I think there's a pretty good amount from the information that I have. But it's always nice to have a diverse, different topics that students could be learning about or participating in.
I think SHA has a lot of programs, but there is a lot of youth here, so like a lot of the programs might be full for other youth. So I definitely think they could provide more internships, more summer programs, and after-school programs like tutoring.
Why are these programs important for the youth?
They are important in two aspects. First, having a supervised, well-managed summer program for youth is extremely important. So this program is not only just an education, but it gives the first test for youngsters to act as a job.
My name is Milian.
My name is Niria.
My name is Muse Kasa.
Hannah Thomas.
Kevin Trong.
How have these programs helped you?
These programs help me build my confidence and make new friends.
These programs help me by being more productive and rather than staying at home.
What programs would you like to see for the youth and why?
I want programs that involve more field trips, because the kids in SHA, they want to go on field trips like the zoo, the trampoline park, and the playing museums.
Things I'd like to see with the programs are trying different things and going new places.
I would like to see more art stuff and a book club maybe as one of the programs, because I like reading and I like doing art stuff.
The other interests I'd like to see would be more creativity activities.
I really want to see some more creativity programs. So a lot more programs that implement a lot more creative direction, because there's a lot of already sports-based programs.
What would you be doing right now if you didn't have these programs in SHA?
These programs, I would probably be at home.
If I didn't have these programs, I would just be at home, probably using my phone.
Do you feel like these programs are enough for the youth?
Yeah, I do. I think they help kids try new things and figure out what they like doing.
Yeah, I feel like these programs are enough for these kids because I see them around at SHA a lot, and they're always doing some activities and outside, and they're not just staying home. They're learning out and doing some stuff.
Good to meet everybody. My name is Ben Wheeler. I am serve as the Seattle Housing Authority's community builder for SHA Terrace. I've been working in SHA just over 6 years.
My name is Mr. Abdi, and I'm the youth coordinator here in SHA.
What are your thoughts on the SHA community?
I really like Yesler. Yesler is going through a lot of transformations, going through a lot of changes. But, you know, just a couple weeks ago, I had this incredible, I was just hanging out with families and friends, and it was just like this amazing energy of just like people convening and being together, and you just want to be a part of it, you know? And so I think there's a beautiful display of like joyous space that's starting to be taking place where residents are taking ownership of this new neighborhood. That whether that's the park, whether that's a community room, using spaces like this for videoing, I mean, you know, recording, you know, stories and things like that. So, yeah, so it's a really fun place to be, and it's a great place, a group of people. So, yeah.
Why do you think youth programs are important?
I mean, youth programs are very important because it's a way to have youth engage, communicate, get to know each other, and most importantly, for them to have fun and to make sure that they're not doing things they're not supposed to do. What I always tell adults is that if you want to make sure that you do things that they need to do, you have to make sure that they have a place where they're comfortable, where it's supervised, and a place for them to look forward to going. You know, most importantly is that they have to find a place where they can be themselves and have fun. Otherwise, youth are just going to do what you're doing.
Would you like to expand these programs and offer it during after school?
Exactly. In fact, when we started this, that's the plan, because summer is a wonderful to give 5-6 hours supervised, well-managed program. But also use, especially high school students, they really need the same kind of program after school. It doesn't have to be on daily basis, but once or twice a week, have this kind of program. It really, really helps. So expanding beyond summer is, yes, it's a good thing.
Do you think there should be more programs? If yes, what type?
Yes, absolutely. We do need more programs, but it needs to come from within the community. The ideas are, I feel like, the best and the most creative, and the ideas that, you know, you and I probably are like, how in the world could that happen, are from our neighbors. It's when 3 or more people get together, they get in space together, they pitch some ideas, they say, you know what, this is what I would like to see.
How have these programs changed since you were a kid?
That's a great question. It actually changed a lot. I believe growing up, we only had one after-school program, which was helping out with like homework and stuff. Even within that, I think scholars only used to go once or twice a week, and there was like a huge waiting list. So I was one of the scholars that never got in. But right now we have multiple after-school programs. We have MMRTI, multimedia. We have Read Write, which is a program that I'm leading. We have YTP, another program also helping out with homework in school and stuff.
The kids in Yes Sir want to have a program that helps get ready for college. What do you think you can do to help their needs?
What I'd like to do is I prefer to actually walk alongside that group of youth and have them advocate for what they would like to see. If they would like to see, if they want to go on visits, if they want to go and meet with, you know, college recruiters or college, you know, counselors, then I would like for them to be, you know, joining me on the emails and the chats and conversations, so that they understand like the policy and how that process of communicating with, you know, colleges would take and things like that. And that's what I would like to do. I think the other big example too is bringing in our education youth development team in and making sure that that's what they're here for, is supporting those kind of conversations as well, and really having them to listen and accompany the youth as well.
What type of programs would you like to see in Yes Sir for the youth?
Honestly, like, now that I have the role that I have right now, I just want to make sure that kids experience variety of programs. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pushing kids to, like, you know, try something new, go to different programs, even if it seems boring, if it sounds boring, you know, just go check it out, because you never know whether you're going to like it or not. And my Read Write program is just like all my school experience, all the things that I've struggled with. I just turned into a program right now, and hopefully, you know, we get to see like more kids be successful in this community.
Study shows time and again that the youth programs after school and during the summer benefit the community. Programs like art, technology, financial literacy, and college prep provide valuable skills and knowledge for the young people. This positive engagement also makes it safe and productive for the environment and for everyone. We need to get involved to promote and create youth programs at Yesler Terrace. To achieve our goals, we should talk to the Youth Leadership Counselor to work with SHA. Are you ready?